You lot think I'm mucking about when I say I'm working hard. It's not fun and games no more. You know, I'm here for business. Don't want to question me.
Still undefeated and still the WBA Continental Welterweight Champion, Conor the Destroyer Benn.
Yeah, I was happy. Done a lot wrong. Wasted quite a lot of shots. People tipped me to lose that fight, so you know, I'd done what I needed to do, and you know, they said it was a step up too far. Well, it proven it wasn't. When you beat a good fighter, an experienced fighter, you gain their knowledge. That's what's so important about sharing the rings with the likes of Samuel Vargas, the Sebastian Formulas. They've competed at a high level. No one else knows the tricks of their trade like these level of opponents I've been fighting. So, you know, the experience I gained from beating Formula, I'll take into Vargas and then, you know, pushing on. That's how you learn. It's how you grow. And people didn't think I'd be where I am now, no chance. You know, people say, oh, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna go far. Well, I have. For you, it's impossible because that's your mindset. For me, it ain't. Because, you know, I believe when you work hard, you can achieve anything you set out your mind to do. You can do it.
People said that this may be a step too far for him.
Don't worry, I'm going to be world champion.
Mightily impressive tonight.
I ain't a textbook fighter. Never will be a textbook fighter. Never have been a textbook fighter. Double jab, right hand. 1-2. Jab, body, jab. No. 1-2, wallop, have a bit of that. Good night. But if it ain't good night, well then they're getting a beating for the full 10, full 12. So it don't make no difference to me. I'll never be a textbook fighter, and I know the pundits, I know the boxing comments may not like it. It is what it is. I get the win, that's all that matters. I can't wait for the time to come where it's, oh, you know, he's the most improved fighter. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a compliment, but it's a backhand compliment. Yeah, I know I wasn't that great at first, but you know, it's like, yeah, you know, he's the most improved fighter. No, I'm a great fighter. I'm not the most improved fighter no more. I've done that. I'm a great fighter, and I'll continue to prove that. He isn't cocky, he isn't arrogant. All these people saying, oh, you know, yeah, he's too cocky, he's too arrogant. What, would you get in the ring not confident? Would you train as hard as I do and then get in the ring not confident? What's the point of training? What's the point? But for some reason, people don't like confident fighters. But what, you think I work this hard to not be confident? You think I do numerous sparrings with light middles to not be confident? You think I get up at, you know, half 6 in the mornings and do some of my runs, then half 7 with the boys and do my runs to not be confident? I'm doing sprints until, like, you know, I'm feeling my stomach come up to not be confident. Nah, mate, you know, I'll be confident in my ability, whether you like it or not. Mistake it for how you want. I don't care.
Samuel Vargas.
He's an experienced fighter. He's got tons of heart, tons of grit and sheer determination that so many fighters lack. And he has that. He brings the heat. It ain't gonna be a 1-2 lights out. It ain't gonna be one of them. This is gonna be a hard fight. This is gonna be me getting stuck straight in and us two, you know, at it in there. This is, you know, it's gonna be one hell of a fight, and that's what I'm preparing for. It gave Amir help. Amir got saved by the bell by the grace of God, you know, 3-4 times in that fight. Even had him on the deck. I know Conor isn't that credible, but he's a well-respected fighter. I mean, he's achieved everything I want to achieve in the sport. And I know people are saying, oh yeah, you know, you're going to get him out of there. Well, this is going to be a harder fight than people think, in my opinion. Listen, I made the mistake once of overlooking an opponent, and I hit the deck twice. I can go back to that fight because it was a career-defining moment for me of how bad do you want it, Conor? And to never overlook an opponent. I thought, what's he going to do to me? He's lost half his fights. Bomb, straight 1-2.
Floors him in the first minute of the first round.
And you know, that was a massive reality check. And since then, I don't overlook an opponent. I will answer your question, but I ain't overlooking Samuel Vargas. What doors open after Vargas? I want a big domestic still. Someone who I can, again, take that experience of. The Amir the Kell Brooks, the Josh Kelly fight's still there if he still fights. But you know, if Kelly wants to rebuild, and I don't know if he's going to move up to 154, whatever he does, you know, you still got Amir you still got Kell Brook. Amir fight, that'd be one hell of a fight. That'd be a great British clash. And you know, Amir was a fighter I looked up to, and so was Kell Brook. So why not put me in with none of them after Vargas? God willing, I get the victory against Vargas, which I believe I will.
He was a little bit reckless, but it's because he was taking chances and he could afford to do that against Formella. He breezed through that stage, breezed through that test. Time to move into 2021 with some big steps up.
And I'm becoming a man of age now where, you know, who cares what anyone else thinks? I'm done with it. And you get to a place where it gets fed up trying to please everyone, fed up trying to not say the wrong thing, fed up of trying to be a certain way. I'm gonna be myself, and whether you like me or not, I don't care. I believe I can beat these fighters. I believe I can give hell to anyone on a good Conor Benn night. So that's the doors opening after Vargas. Listen, shout out to Sky Sports and DAZN for putting on great shows. This is definitely going to be an entertaining fight for the public. This is going to be one that you don't want to miss. This is going to be a stepping stone in my career. It's going to be a massive fight. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be an hard fight. I'm going to have to show grit, determination, hunger, skill, power, the full shebang. Make sure you tune in. You do not want to miss this. April 10th, live on DAZN, Sky Sports. You do not want to miss this. Vámonos.